welcome back to the Hyper Chef. It's been a little busy. So I want to show to you today something very, very special. Zucchini flowers. These are the flowers from the zucchini plant that do not have a zucchini behind them. You can't take the ones off that have a ball behind them, because the ones that have a ball behind them, once you take the flower off, will not grow. So this is from the non-fruit bearing portion of the zucchini plant. And what you do with these flowers is you take the pistil out of the center, and that's already been done, and you make sure they're free of bugs. You wash them, you clean them. I also trim the stems off. Now there are many different ways to make these. I like to make a batter. So we're gonna make the batter for these. I'm gonna show you how we make them. First, we're gonna start with a cup of flour, and then we're going to put in a tablespoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of grated cheese. I prefer Pecorino Romano. We have 2 teaspoons of salt. I have half a cup of water. I have 2 teaspoons of veggie oil. And I have 3 eggs. Now we're going to take all that together and we're going to whisk it up, and we're going to make this really cool batter. And when it's all done, it looks just like this. It's just a very simple batter. It's a little bit on the dense side. Looks a little bit like a pizza dough or maybe a pancake batter. And that's it. Nice and simple. All right, now, how are we going to prepare these? You can dip these in and fry them just like this. I prefer to stuff them. What am I stuffing them with? You can stuff them with ricotta cheese. You can stuff them with blocks of mozzarella. I prefer this shredded mozzarella blend. It's called Pizza Blend. It is a smoked mozzarella, provolone, pecorino romano. It has just the right amount of salt. So all I'm gonna do is put a little of this inside before I dip them in the batter. I'm gonna take these are some nice big ones. And I'm gonna put the cheese inside. And you know, listen, this is a sense of feel thing. You can stuff them with whatever you want. I like to take the stems off. So I do that as I go along. I'm gonna take the stems off. And when I'm done stuffing these, you guys are gonna come back and you're gonna watch me fry them, and I'll show you the finished product. We'll be back in a few. Okay, welcome back. We have our batter, and as you can see, we have our zucchini flowers stuffed with cheese. They're all sitting over here, they're ready to go. This is nice and hot. Oh, this is up all the way. This is nice and hot. And then this is a little tricky. You gotta kind of play with it a little bit. So, find the way that works for you. I'm gonna make a mess of it at first. And we're gonna put that into fry. And in fact, this might actually be easier. We'll do it this way. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna put those right into the oil, and they're gonna go very quickly, and then we're gonna flip them. These 2 didn't have any stuffing. I ran out of cheese with just 2 left. I didn't want to open another package. So we're just gonna put these in. They're just good that way too. There's so many different ways to make the zucchini flowers, it's amazing. Everybody has a different recipe. Go back and check with your nannies and they'll all tell you something different. But I like them this way. I know people like to put ricotta cheese in it. I think that's a little heavy. So that's not my thing. And look, there's no magic to this, whatever you want to do. I imagine you could make these non-vegetarian and put probably a little bit of some kind of a savory meat inside them. You could do a lot of things with them. I actually had these in Rome where they put the zucchini flowers in risotto, and that was absolutely delicious. They really do have a flavor that's a little reminiscent of the zucchini plant itself. But over here, such a delicacy over there. Everyday staple, which is just blows my mind. Over here, you have to kill someone for these. You have to find someone that has them in their garden. You just can't buy them. Almost impossible. If you see them on a restaurant menu as an appetizer or a special, I highly recommend getting them, because they're just absolutely delicious. But look nice and easy to make at home. All right, so that's enough to put in that pan. I was gonna rinse my hands real quick. Ooh, that's hot. Use my hands. And now what I'm gonna do to turn these is I'm gonna get myself, one sec, I'll get myself a food fork. And this was the first one I put in. Look at that. It's already halfway done. That's how simple they are. They don't take it long at all. Remember, it's a very, very thin item, so. And the cheese melts super, super fast. Look at that, how fast that goes. It's very akin to a tempura batter. Very similar. But it's a tempura batter, has the club soda in it. I don't know if I'd do that with these, to be honest with you. And that, as they say, is that. Look at that, how beautiful. Almost. And pick up the first set, and after I part ways with you guys. I'm going to keep cooking them until they're all done because everybody's lining up for them. Okay. Almost. Give them another second. All right. See? Drain them on paper towel, and you are good to go. That is all there is to these. And there you go, something a lot of you probably have never had, unless you're ultra Italian. Zucchini flowers. See? And that's it. They're wonderful as an appetizer. They won't last very long, trust me. And as we like to say here on the Hyper Chef, mangia con buon gusto.